What's up, YouTube? Tommy Forte, aka Tommy Israel. Again, I'm late on this one. There's a saying: today's news wraps tomorrow's fish. Sometimes you got to be on spot. On time with things. But this is about people calling Russell Wilson and Michael B. Jordan a simp. Now I heard a lot. Let's deal with Russell Wilson first. I heard a lot of people say that Russell Wilson is a simp. A lot of black dudes, and I forgot specifically, but a lot of rappers and men were saying that he was a simp. Uh, or more than that, that Sierra was with a simp for being with Russell Wilson. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. So let me get this straight. Future, the rapper Future has a number of baby mothers, right? Sierra was with him. They both, from the Atlanta area in the industry. For whatever reason, she thought that, I don't know what she thought, that he was the one, or maybe she thought that he was up and coming or whatever, and decided to lay with him, and she got pregnant. It didn't work out. Okay? So then somehow she meets Russell Wilson, and the baby was still young or whatever, and she somehow connects or fall in love with Russell Wilson, or he falls in love with her, and he marries her. And they wind up having a baby, and if I'm not mistaken, I think she's pregnant again. So why is he a simp? Why is he a simp? I'm trying to understand. Is he a simp because he married somebody who just had a baby with someone else? I mean, what makes him a simp? Now, this is the question. Let's say Jay-Z and Beyonce break up, right? Would you marry Beyonce? If Serena and her husband break up, would you marry Serena? I mean, would that make you a simp? If a woman, I saw where there's a black woman, she won $188 million lottery ball, a lottery ticket, whatever. She just won the lottery, 188 million. She pregnant. Would you marry her? Would you be a simp? See, I respect Russell Wilson for marrying or getting with Ciara. I respect it. He was with a white girl. It didn't work. It didn't work out. Next thing you know, he got with Ciara, and he seemed like he's in love with Ciara, and it seemed like she loves him. You know. Now, he definitely seemed like he loves her, and sometimes it's rare. Sometimes it's rare in those situations. It seems like the female usually loves the male, the black male, more than that, more than he loves her. But he seems like he's really in love with her. Like when Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade got together, Dwayne Wade was still cheating on Gabrielle. He was still cheating on her. See, a lot of these athletes and entertainers, they get with females, and they still be cheating. And the females, they just roll with it because they don't want to lose whatever they have. But in the situation with Russell Wilson, he don't seem like the type to cheat. That don't make the man a simp. Now, let me get to Michael B. Jordan. Um, I've heard a lot of people say they happy that Michael B. Jordan with a black woman, because I think at one time, um, you know, he was running in them white circles, you know. But in this situation, okay, I could see people questioning. Um, Seemed like she was with Future, and then next thing you know she was with Puffy, and then now she with Michael B. Jordan. Hey man, that happens. We don't know the extent of those relationships. She might have dated Future for a month. Who knows? She might have dated Puff Daddy, and I know he's twice her age. You know, they might have dated for a month. Who knows? I mean, but that happens. It's Hollywood. That's the industry. That's the entertainment industry. They all mess with one another, don't they? I was in Atlanta, man. I heard all kind of stories. I was in Atlanta, you know, right after Katrina hit, 2005 to 2010. I heard all kind of stories about T.I. and Tiny. I heard all kind of stories about both of them. I mean, you wouldn't believe the stuff, you know. But that's what they do out there. That's that Hollywood industry, or that's that entertainment industry. From sports athletes to you know the singers, musicians, actors, actresses, black, white, whatever. Man, they do all kind of things. You dating somebody that somebody else used to date a month ago, or you're dating them at the same time, or like for instance, um, Jamie Foxx, Katie Holmes, Tom Cruise. Look at that situation. Now, I guess Jamie Foxx is a simp. Him and Tom Cruise is friends. So him and his wife break up, Katie Holmes break up, and then next thing you know, you allegedly in love with Katie Holmes. Y'all was allegedly in love. Notice you're not in love anymore. You're not together anymore. Lindsey Vonn, you was in love with that hockey player, PK, whatever his name is. Y'all was so in love, and just like that, you're not in love anymore. Heidi Klum and Seal, they just renewed their wedding vows. A couple months later, you divorce. So these are superficial people that do superficial things. So again, I don't believe that Michael B. Jordan is a simp. I don't believe that Russell Wilson is a simp. Now, um, and again, I can't even question Michael B. Jordan dating her after dating Future and Puffy. It happens. That's what they do. I mean, it happens in the real world. You dating somebody, we don't know how serious it is. So why people commenting, calling the man a simp? Simps. A lot, and that's another thing. There's a lot of white people using the word simp. Man, the word simp been out since the '80s. Might even been longer than that. Too Short used to say, "I'm not a wannabe pimp. I never simp. Since I started walking, I had this limp. It's a cool type of walk, just like me. The two H-O, the two H-O-S-O, whatever I went." The two SHORT, something like that. Yeah. The man not, again, man not a simp. He doing what they do in Hollywood. Point blank, period. It's a Hollywood thing. It's not a simping thing. You, you go in that world, you'll see and learn and see all kind of stuff. And just imagine the parties that they have, man. Are you serious? So again, man, I respect Russell Wilson. Seemed like he really in love. He recently said, one of his fears is losing Sierra. He must, like I said, and I'm pretty sure that's a lot of men fears losing their family, right? Whether your fear is losing your child or losing your wife. That's a lot of men fears losing their family. So he loves us so much. That's his greatest fear. What's wrong with that? And again, I'm not. You can't hate on Michael B. Jordan. I mean, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Time before take. See you in the next one.